how to clone a pipeline, or probably better stated, duplicating it currently when there isn't a true way to clone the pipeline. So I am going to walk you through step by step. We're going to go according to this checklist right here. So we'll be going back and forth between the two, and I'm going to show you how to duplicate an existing pipeline. So if you have been wanting to reuse something that you've already done, this is how you can currently do that. So on your site, first off, we are going to assume that you don't even have your pipeline made yet. So what I want you to do is create a new pipeline. I am going to use the product launch because this is a very popular one with people. You can use it for a variety of things outside of a typical product launch. It works very well as an onboarding process, an introduction to a membership, and as the more traditional use of a product launch pipeline. So create the pipeline the way that you would like it, and you can choose your offer or you can wait until later. Either one is going to be fine. We will just go ahead, we're going to choose one, and we're going to hit to generate the pipeline. As Kajabi is putting all of the pieces of your pipeline together, we are going to go over here to the checklist and number one, which is complete the pipeline exactly as you want it before you clone. Now, we are not going to go through and customize this pipeline, but when you are doing this, you want to have your pipeline done, meaning you have the copy and the colors, you have added sections, removed sections, whatever you want. You have your best attempt at the pipeline exactly the way that you want it. So, assuming that this is all complete, we've customized everything, it's all linked up, then we have completed number one. So our pipeline is exactly as we want it. Now, from your Kajabi dashboard, you're going to go to Website, Page Builder, Pipeline Pages, and choose this pipeline. So let's go right here. We have to go back to our dashboard to be able to see the website. So Website is what you click first. Page Builder, Pipeline Pages, and then you're going to select the pipeline that you want. Now you can see all of the pages that make up this pipeline. You can see the folder right over here, and then you have an opt-in, value 1, value 2, and value 3. So let's go back to our checklist, and we have done this. Now, what you want to do next is write down the names of the pages that are part of the pipeline you choose on a separate sheet of paper. So this is just to help you, especially at the first few times that you're doing this. If Kajabi doesn't give us a button before that time happens, you would just take out a notebook or a sheet of paper and write down opt-in, value 1, value 2, and value 3. Now, if you have changed the name of that page, then write down the name that you changed it to as part of your customization process. So we are going to check that off. Now, starting at the top, you're going to click on the three dots on the right-hand side of the line for the first page and choose to clone it. We're also going to title the page template plus the page name. So we'll go into Kajabi. This is the first page of the pipeline. These are the three dots that I'm referencing. When you click on this, you're going to click Clone. You can't put a page that's part of a pipeline into another pipeline. So by cloning these pages, we will be able to, in effect, duplicate the pipeline. So here we are. We have cloned the page. We're going to just go back to where the pages are, and we're going to go and you'll see opt-in number 1. Okay, so this is that page. It has been cloned, and you'll see it's now under standalone pages. So what you want to do is go to your customize button, and we're going to name this page. So we're going to click on details. And here it says opt-in and then the number 1 because it's a clone. So in front of this, put template and then opt-in. And we will click save. Okay, now that was the first of the pages. So we need to go do the rest of them. So we can go to Page Builder. And you do have to repeat the process. Like I said, it accomplishes duplicating the pipeline, but it is not just quick. Click a button and be done. So now we're going to move on to value 1 and click clone. We have to create this set of template pages so that we can ultimately build a blank pipeline, which will be a duplication of the original one that you want to clone. So underneath details, this is where it looks like value 11, but it's still value 1. And then put template in front of it. You can also, if you have multiple pipelines, you might want to put the topic name behind and click save. Then we're going to go back to Page Builder. This is where you just want to go slow, keep track of what you're doing. So you'll see it has template opt-in, template value 1 topic name. We're going to go back to the pipeline pages. These are what we are cloning. Okay, we've done value 1. We're going to do value 2 now. So we're going to clone this. Go under details. We're going to remove the 1. Click save. Be very careful in changing this URL because Kajabi, when they make this pipeline, it inserts these into the emails, it inserts them into different pages of the pipeline. You can change it, but you have to make sure you change it every single place. And there's a lot of places that often get overlooked. So I wouldn't mess with changing this right here unless you know a secret trick that I am missing where I can change that and it won't cause 404 errors all over the place. So we're back to Page Builder. We're back to Pipeline Pages. We're back to our product launch. We're on our final page right here. So we're going to clone this, which is value 3. We're going to go under details. We're going to remove the 1. I'm going to put template in front of it. Click save. Now we have cloned all of our pages. Let's go back to our checklist. Right here, we started at the top, we clicked on the three dots, and we cloned each of the pages. So we've done this step. Repeat for each page of the pipeline you chose. So we had 4 pages. When you are done, you have a duplicate page of each page of the pipeline that is now named template, plus the page name. Done. You use these template page names as the clone pages. So we're going to clone these again. Okay, so we're going to check that off. Now you are ready to start cloning the template page names for your pipeline. Awesome. Using the list you wrote down earlier on your paper, clone each of the pages you made as a template. And now we're going to remove the word template. So from here, we're going to go to Page Builder, and we need these to be standalone pages. So you'll see we're under standalone, and we have our 4 template pages. Now, these are going to become your working templates. You don't want to mess with those because you want to be able to not have to go through that whole that first cloning phase that we did. So now we're going to hit clone again. This is what will be your editing, customizing pages for your second copy of the pipeline that you wanted to clone. So if we go under details, now you can name this pipeline topic name. Whatever that topic is, you can name it that. So click save. Oh, we probably, you know what, hold on. Pipeline, sorry, jumped ahead. Opt-in, save. You want to know what page it is, just so that it's easier to keep track of everything. Okay, so now we need to do temp value 1 right here. So we're going to click our dots, click clone. Details. Okay, so we want to remove template, pipeline, value 1, topic name. Okay, back to Page Builder. Now value 2, template value 2, we're going to clone that. Okay, we go under details. Value 2, we'll put in topic name. And we want value 3. Details again. I said once you get into your rhythm, you can move through. It's also a good task if you have a team member to just give them a checklist and let them go through and do this. Okay, so now we're going to go at Page Builder, and you can see we have pipeline opt-in, pipeline value 1, pipeline value 2, and pipeline value 3. So as standalone pages, we can now insert these into a blank pipeline. So let's go here. Using the list you wrote earlier, clone each of the pages that you made as a template page name. Remove the word template. We did that. So as an example, on the webinar pipeline, you clone template registration and then replace the word registration. So I might do registration plus PBK. We had opt-in, value 1, 2, and 3. When you have cloned each of the template page names once, then you are ready to build a blank pipeline. There we go. So now we're going to go to our dashboard, click on the Marketing tab, Pipelines, and then New Pipeline. So this is going to be our duplicated pipeline that we are building. So there we are. We're under Marketing. We're under Pipelines. We're going to go create New Pipeline. We want the blank pipeline, so we're going to go right down here and we're going to create it. Okay, and we're going to call it pipeline, for right now, just so that it's easy for you, pipeline duplicate of product launch. Just so it's easy on these videos for you to know what it is. I don't need to have any kind of clever naming for you right now. Clear is definitely better than clever when it comes to this. All right, so we're back on our checklist. We did this. We selected the blank pipeline. Now, hover your mouse below the first blank card until you see the Add Page. When we see that, we're going to add a page. We're going to choose the existing landing page, and what we're going to do is select the first page of the pipeline page, right? A lot of P's in this. So here we have to hover. See that hover right there? Add a page. Existing, click Next. Now we need to choose our page. We know it is pipeline, opt-in, topic name, and we click Save. Okay, that brought in the emails that were tied to that pipeline. Now we're going to hover again, existing, next. We're going to choose value 1, click Save. Existing. We're going to add in value 2. Okay, so there we go. We're getting to number 3. Okay, there we go. Now we need an offer. So we're going to add in the offer. We're going to choose this one. Well, you wouldn't likely have a free offer there. Okay, so now, we have the entire blank pipeline is built. Now we need to get rid of this. We click on the 3 dots and we remove it. I am sure. Get it out of here. All right, so here is our pipeline that has been duplicated. We're going to go back to our checklist. So we did this. We continued adding all the pages until it was complete. Go to the first blank card and remove that. We did that. Okay, now for email, you're going to edit all the emails associated with the pipeline. So more than likely, you wanted to save your work on the individual pages, but you're going to have different emails going out. So you need to go in and edit accordingly, however your emails will change based on this duplicated pipeline. And they will all stay in this nice email bundle here, and then you'll see the email bundle down here, okay? They won't show up like individually in between the video pages. So you're going to do your email. Then on your opt-in or registration page, really it's going to be the top level of your pipeline. Make sure you have the correct form that you want to use. Each time, and we're going to go back to the pipeline overview. It will be on this first page. Each time you create a pipeline, Kajabi creates a unique form for that pipeline. And when you clone it, it's going to stay on the original pipeline form. So if you want to use that form, you can leave it. If you need a specific form for this duplicated pipeline, then you need to go into Edit Your Forms, and you either need to select from an existing one or create a new one. So we're going to create a new one, and I'm going to call it Pipeline, what did we have it? Pipeline Testing Product Launch. We'll use that for right now. Okay, so you'd customize this based on exactly what you need customized. You can go back to pipelines. Sorry, it opened up a new window, so we can go right back here. Now we're gonna have to refresh so that it will load that form. We're going to go under opt-in form, and I don't want this one. We want pipeline testing product launch, and click save. So make sure that your opt-in form is sending the information where you want it to go. Okay, so that's done. Now make sure you edit the two-step opt-in form. This, depending on the pipeline you have chosen, may or may not be relevant. I typically will always edit it. Oops, I went back one too many pages. Oops, go back here. Just because if you're using the exit pop-up, it typically will have the call to action go to the two-step opt-in pop-up. All of those are on this page. So here we can click on the two-step opt-in. You need to click show the pop-up while you're making your edits. When you're done making your edits, you uncheck this so that if you don't, it will stay on there all the time, and that is embarrassing. So you'll show the pop-up. We're going to take off that one that we're not using. We're going to pull in the one that we are. It's set to go to the next pipeline step. So all of that is good. I'm going to uncheck and click save. If you click save and the show pop-up is still checked, it will continue to show. So make sure you uncheck and then click save. So the two-step opt-in is done, and the exit pop-up. So we want to go back. The exit pop-up is right here. We're going to enable it, meaning it will work. Then we're going to edit it, which means we're going to do our editing. So here we can click to show the image. We can add the call to action. This is where it typically you would have it open the two-step opt-in. If you want to have it open in a new window, you can. Or uncheck it and it'll stay in this window. We'll click save. Now this exit pop-up, when they click it, it goes to the two-step, it puts them on the right form, it sends them to the next phase of the pipeline. So we're going to click back. Remember, we have to unclick the editing so that it goes away, and then we click save. That order is very important. Okay, done. Now on the registration page, you want to make sure that you've edited the details. Because again, this is what will show when you are sharing your page. So if you want it to share correctly, you need to enter the SEO and sharing information. So your title, your description, and your image. When you're done, you click save. And that is your final step. So now if you go into your pipelines. Here is our original right here, 5 pages, and here is our duplication. This process will work on any of the pipelines. Give yourself time. Don't rush. Don't try to do multiple things at once. And when or if there is ever a button that just says clone my pipeline, we will get back all of this time. So have fun, get it done. If you have any questions, I am glad to answer them any way that I can. Have a great day. Bye-bye.